Hello.
Doesn't even wait for me to sit down. Hey guys, welcome to another rip-roaring week of EVGA Weekly with Jacob. It is now 2019. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Can you believe that in the first Back to the Future movie, by 2015, we were supposed to have self-lacing shoes, hoverboards, and like Jaws 4 or something?
Did you know in the year 2019 our green screen doesn't work properly? Or is not set up correctly?
It is set up just fine. Set up just fine.
Not really.
Yeah, it's just, we got stuff over. Oh, you know what? I'll fix it.
Ah.
I'll fix it.
I thought the 2019 was
Yeah, there you go.
How's it going, guys?
Hey, 2019 off to a great start already.
Yes. So welcome to 2019 and welcome to an EVJ live podcast stream. I thought it was going to change in 2019 the name.
Yeah. Well, you know,
nothing changed. I don't
you don't give me enough time during the week to make these graphics. These graphics don't grow on trees. These graphics are handmade with love.
Yes.
And there was no love this week. There was no love last week. Well, this is 2019. We're going to just slam that, why don't you?
The problem with being a electronics company, the problem, not necessarily a problem, but the end of the year and the beginning of the year are extremely busy because CES.
Yeah.
So there is a lot going on at CES. But before we get to CES, we actually have a giveaway that we're going to give away today.
Before we get into that,
EVGA Overclock Weekly.
Airbomb34 on YouTube says, "Did Peter get a new haircut? He looks dapper." Yes, I did, and yes, I do. Now we can talk about the giveaway.
Yeah, okay.
There you go. So,
all right, so today we have a pretty good one. We're going to give away this board, which has been somewhat elusive. But it's actually in stock now at EVGA.com. This is the Z390 FTW board. These are just starting to come back in stock. And good news for this. The Z390 FTW boards are coming back in stock, and the Dark is like right around the corner.
Right around the corner.
That should be pretty good. So the way that you can win this, we're going to have a secret word. We'll tell you what that secret word is later on in the show. And then we'll pick somebody to win. That's how it works.
Yes,
just like
it does. Tell us about this motherboard.
Yeah, so this is today we announced two Z390 motherboards. So this is the Z390 FTW. We have one that's one step above that called the Dark. The FTW has pretty much everything that you need for overclocking, has wireless networking, all that kind of good stuff in there. It doesn't have like all the bells and whistles of the Dark board, but it has a good majority of them. But there's a lot of details. If you go to evg.com/Z390, you can check it out. By the way, are you still banned? Here, let's check Nightbot. What is it?
Go ahead. Check Nightbot. It should be 379, right? However, what you didn't account for was after we stopped playing, that's when the thing rolls over to consider that time. So it's actually 380.
I don't remember the Nightbot command.
Yeah, I think, was it exclamation point retire?
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Exclamation point retire. Let's see what Nightbot has to say. Peter has 379 hours in Street Fighter V. He has professionally retired, no longer allowed to play and or look at Street Fighter. Okay, so that is still
Just update it to 380 because again, it was at the end of our session that rolled over.
Okay, we'll change it.
Okay.
So you have for the last week you have stayed true to this.
Stay true.
You haven't played Street Fighter V. And you have not looked at Street Fighter V.
Not looked at it.
And you cannot, if you see Ryu, you need to immediately close your eyes.
That's fine. Street Fighter V is a terrible
Unless
game.
you're driving, because then it's dangerous.
Well, what's Ryu doing on the road?
Well, like a billboard or something. Yeah, maybe Street Fighter 6.
No, I'll close my eyes. I'll swerve out of the way.
Is PUBG still retired for Jacob? Yes.
Yes. We stay true to our retirements. Someone asked, which is better for audio, the FTW or the Dark?
Well,
they both are going to use Realtek, aren't they?
The Dark actually has creative, I believe.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
Let's see. So,
Ryu beats up cars. That's what he's doing on the road. No, Ryu beats up cars on the dock.
Yes.
And he does it only on Ken's stage.
Yeah. So,
Street Fighter V is the new Bird Box for Peter. Have you seen the Bird Box movie?
I actually saw it yesterday.
You saw Bird Box? What did you think?
I thought it was okay.
It was okay. Yeah.
It wasn't like the greatest thing I've ever seen.
No.
And I think I don't want to like spoil it or anything, but I was hoping for a little bit more in the ending, but You know.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
And ending felt a little flat, but honestly, like, what more could you do? I would say, though, that Bird Box is not one of my breakout hits of 2019. But
I don't think it came out in 2019.
That's probably why it's not. It's not one of the breakout hits of 2018 either. But it's better than another movie that it's compared to, The Happening. Now, The Happening...
But a lot of people like that movie.
I have no idea who would like that. I don't want to know these people.
I actually have not seen it.
Oh, well, if you watch The Happening knowing full well that The Happening is not a good movie and that it's just... You can just laugh at it, then it's fine. But as a legitimate horror film, it's terrible. Mm-hmm. It's a very funny movie, though. It's a very funny comedy.
Z390 Dark does have creative Core 3D audio, so
okay,
you get slightly better, or the FTW has Realtek, so you get creative Core 3D audio on the Z390 Dark. Speaking of Z390 Dark,
really, when we said that the Z390 Dark was around the corner, we meant it. Yes, like around the corner literally. From this desk.
Check it out.
There it
so
is.
This is the Z390 Dark. So we're gonna have a lot more news.
Just get your fingerprints all over that.
We're gonna have a lot more news about this at CES. But the thing that I'm most excited about on this board is actually the layout. So check it out. This is the 24-pin power input, right? This is actually the CPU power inputs. It's not up here. It's right here.
You're doing things crazy.
It's pretty nice. In order to do that, basically we had to rotate the socket. So traditionally the socket is kind of facing this way, so we rotated it this way. It allows you to put all the power inputs on the edge of the board there. So very nice.
That's it. That's the Dark. Look at that.
Give, please.
Give. Oh,
yes.
Man.
This is the board to own for sure.
This is the top of the line. Like, you don't get any better than this. Z390. If you want the best, that's the one to get.
Yep.
But it doesn't even have its shielding on. This is how new this is.
Yeah, so this is pretty much has all the bells and whistles, 10-layer PCB built for overclocking. A lot of people ask, why is there only 2 DIMMs? Well, it's really designed to maximize the overclocking capabilities of the motherboard. So with 2 DIMMs, it's just a lot less complexity with the traces and things like that, which allow for higher overclocking, higher frequencies. So still dual channel.
So someone asked, will there ever be a Dark of the an ATX Dark board?
Probably tricky to do. There's no plans right now. I mean, a big part of the Dark series has been about, you know, being the best of the best and the most robust power and things like that, and that all takes space.
YouTube asks, where's the RGB on that?
There is no RGB.
That's called the Dark for a reason.
It lives up to its name.
Yes, it is a dark board.
There is no RGB, not even RGB headers. So for RGB fans, I'm very sorry. We have the FTW board, which has a lot of that. The Dark board. The Dark board was really built for one sole purpose, and that is to overclock.
This has RGB on it too, right? As well?
Yeah, it does. It has RGB headers.
So if you want a Z390 with RGB, FTW, we're giving one away today. Or if you're not fortunate enough to win one today, you can always pick one up. But yeah, the Dark is just that. It's a dark board.
Yep. It's built for performance, so that's what it is. All right.
So yeah, that's.
Somebody said no RGB. Yes, finally.
Hey, we take off the RGB, increase the performance, and we pass it on to you.
Yeah. ITX, no plan for a Z390 Dark ITX, so we're putting all efforts on getting this one shipped out as soon as possible, and we'll have some demos and stuff at CES. And speaking of CES, that's our next topic of today. So CES starts, for us, it kind of starts like this weekend because we got to go there, but technically it starts on Tuesday.
So what are you going to do on Monday?
Monday we are putting together a special event to show a lot of the new stuff.
I guess that means I'm not invited. I'm just hearing about this now.
Well, you can go if you want.
I guess I could go, but I got too much work to do. But no, it's the CES this week.
So CES, there's a lot of new stuff from EVGA at CES. So we talked about it a little bit last week. So obviously we're going to have the Dark there. There's also some new stuff that we haven't talked about yet. And there is actually a new product in an entirely new category that we've never shown before. We worked on it for a long time.
Yes.
And it's finally going to start shipping in January.
Very excited.
And it's going to be showed at CES for the first time, and it's totally new. Like nothing. It's not a graphics card. It's not a motherboard. It's completely different than anything.
And I know what everyone's thinking. They're all thinking, Peter, you've been on the stream for a year now. Big changes have been made. They can all guess what the product is, but no, it's not an arcade stick. I wanted it to be, but after last time, they just pulled the rug out on that whole thing.
It's Peter, the graphics guy, the game. Brand new game coming from EVGA. Peter, the graphics guy, the game. And it's kind of like. Have you ever played Wayne's World on the SNES?
Yes.
Okay, it's kind of like that. You know,
Just
it's like a side scroller.
Badly digitized graphics
Yes.
and sound cues.
And you have like a really big head.
Big bobblehead. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it is. So sorry.
That
I
sounds
spoiled
like
it.
that sounds like a terrible game, and I clearly had no involvement in this. I removed myself from that genre. Is it a graphics tablet? Oh, that's great. You know what? One of the things I want to do on these streams. Oh, maybe we could do it now. Oh no, we couldn't install the drivers. I want to do 2-player first-person shooter with you, Mr. Freeman.
2-player first-person shooter.
Yes.
How's that?
And it's going to be
You control
product management and graphics combined.
You control
the movement.
Okay.
And I'll control the aiming and shooting with the graphics tablet. I'll bring my Intuos up here.
Okay, that sounds like a horrible idea.
This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. Let's see if I can draw us into victory. Come on, who wants to see that?
Oh,
who wants to see that, guys? Next time.
It's probably be better than me just playing alone though. So
right, it gives me something to do, and then I could just draw on their heads, and let's see if working together
is this
we can.
EVGA hoodie? No, this is actually it's a
GeForce hoodie.
GeForce.
GeForce.
Actually, what's it say in the back? Titan, I think, right?
It says GeForce GTX.
Oh, I have a Titan
there's no Titan on this man. Oh, you want to talk about this?
Sure.
Okay. So, for all who participated in the stream a couple of weeks ago, the 12-hour gaming gift, as you know, we were giving away this poster to everyone who donated $100 or more.
Well, the green screen
The green screen is demolishing all the green in this.
Yeah.
So there are just holes in this poster, but not just that. Over the weekend, I made a new poster. So anyone who donated $100 or more will be getting this. Look at that. It's Jacob being attacked by a tiger in holes in the poster, which is where the green is. Yeah. So anyone.
That's me.
Look at that.
Look at the resemblances.
Well, it does look like you. It does look like you. Yeah. So anyone who donated $100 or more, they will be getting this poster as well, signed by everyone who participated,
including Steve from Gamers Nexus.
Don't lie.
He donated.
He's getting a poster, but he didn't sign it. But yeah, Steve is getting one. He donated.
We're gonna send him a poster because he donated to our campaign and he donated $100 or more. So therefore, he's gonna get a poster, and he better put it in every single one of his videos.
He better
backdrop. Or else I'm going to call him.
He better.
You don't have to put it in.
No. He should.
But he needs to put it in his room. Yes.
Yeah, I'll call him on it. He needs to do that, because he forego the Ghost Pepper challenge. He didn't do that with his feud.
So. Well, he told me he wanted to do the chicken nugget challenge, which I'm all for. As long as I have barbecue sauce, then I'm good with chicken nuggets.
I don't know. You kind of wussed out on the hot dog challenge.
Dude, those
are beefy dogs.
Those are like 2 hot dogs in one.
Those are some beefy dogs. But you know what? There's a reason why it's called the challenge and not the 5 hot dogs stroll through the park.
Okay, somebody said, could the new product from EVGA be memory? I'll give you a hint. It is not memory.
It's not memory.
Actually, we kind of had memory. Not completely, but we did have an exclusivity deal with Micro Center a couple years back where we sold memory. So.
Why does an EVGA sponsored stream need donations? We were matching all donations to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. We were raising funds for them. We weren't just doing it to keep the lights on here. We were fine on that.
Yeah. So all the donations were donated, and then EVGA matched all the donations.
So we donated over 10,224. Don't quote me on the last numbers because my math is horrible. But over 10,000 is what we donated.
Over 9,000.
Over 9,000 easily.
But actually, it was more than that because we also had a rig system that we built on the stream.
That's true.
That we
auctioned off.
Auctioned off.
I think that
on
went
eBay,
for like
which
2,000 something.
Which also went to St. Jude's.
Yes,
So.
all proceeds of that went to St. Jude's.
Yep. So yeah. What else? That's kind of it, huh? I mean, it's kind
that's
of.
all I did this weekend.
There hasn't been a lot of news. I mean, we've all been so busy on the next week stuff for CES that not a whole lot this week.
Get a hold of the wrong stuff. So yeah, it's a slow week for us this week, which is fine because next week's gonna be crazy.
Yes. Jacob, am I gonna get in trouble for selling? So here's a funny story.
All right.
I posted a picture of the Z390 Dark.
Oh boy, I think I see where this is going already.
And, all products have serial numbers on them, right?
Oh boy, yeah.
And you can actually register that. So I posted the picture, and somebody tweeted me, and he actually registered. I can't remember his name, sorry, but he actually registered the Z390 Dark. So he's the only person
registered. Not owner
in the world who has a registered.
He's not a registered owner, mind you, but he's a registered.
Because you can only register. Only one person can register it, right? So he's the only one in the world who has a Z390 Dark motherboard registered.
You know, every time I do photos for.
But he doesn't have the board. See, so I actually win because I have the board, but but I don't have it registered. So
every time I do photos for.
But you can have one very soon.
For the company regarding this stuff, I always ask our product management team, "Hey guys, do you want me to take off the serial number on this thing?" They always say, yeah, take off the serial number. Yeah, take off the serial number. Guess none of that rubbed off on you.
Yeah, well, forgot sometimes. But you know what? Actually, it's a pretty common thing because, like, a lot of times, like, when we send the products for review or to e-tailers or whatever, the serial number is visible, and you could actually register it if you want to. But,
oh, man.
I mean, it doesn't really do anything for you, I guess.
Because, then you'll be registered to this thing that you just don't have.
You don't have it?
Yeah, so what good? But you could do it if you just wanted to be, like...
But don't do it.
So silly or something. But yeah, I mean, you're really not helping yourself. No secret word yet. We're just kind of easy breezy right now. How are you guys doing? Who here is excited for 2019?
Is it 2019 yet?
It is 2019 right now.
Oh, jeez.
It's 2019 and
I didn't get the memo.
How many weeks does it take for you to stop writing 2018 on all your documents? For me, it takes like a month.
Yeah. It takes like a year for me, and then I finally get it in December, and then
we roll over.
Yeah.
2019 gonna be lit. I'm not all that excited for 2019. I can't think of any games I want to get this year. And then like.
See what's coming out this year in 2019. We have Doom.
Doom, that's probably pretty good.
What else? Drawing a blank.
How you doing, Peter? It's been a year since we saw you guys. Yeah, I'm doing good. Good. Got a haircut. Look dapper.
2018 was a pretty good year for gaming, I think. Cyberpunk. Okay. Yep.
Cyberpunk.
Anthem. Yep.
Anthem is coming out. Hopefully that's going to be pretty good. I'm looking for a new 4-player game to play with my crew.
Division 2.
DMC 5.
Oh, I totally forgot. Mortal Kombat. Yes. MK11.
Hopefully that one's actually decent.
Yes, it will be. MK11. I want that so bad.
He's lit for that. He's on hype.
Fortnite 2.0? Not sure about that. When's the FTW3 going to be in stock? So, if you notice, the 2080 Ti's have been a bit... There's been a little bit, not that much inventory, I guess, is the right way to say at EVGA.com. However, a lot of that is changing this month, so we're starting to get 2080 Ti's products coming in January. So you'll probably by the mid to late January, you'll see a lot more stock on all the 2080 Ti SKUs.
Wow, classic.
Including a new 2080 Ti SKU that we will show at CES for the first time ever.
2080 Ti, wow, a new SKU.
Some of you guys probably know what it is.
Yeah, I mean, if you're an EVGA faithful, then you'd probably guess.
Are you streaming at CES? No, unfortunately not. We're going to be pretty busy.
I'll stream while they're at CES. Just go into this room here and stream by myself.
You can.
Yeah. I don't know what I'll talk about, but I can do it.
Yeah.
No, they'll probably lock the room when I'm gone.
So a lot of people in the chat got it. So, yep. You are right. It's going to be good.
I am still on a DVGA 970. We'll get off that, especially if you're on a DVGA.
Have you ever heard of a graphics card that has an over 500 watt power target? You will soon.
All right, so what do we got going on here?
Nothing really. This, like there's.
This is compelling television.
I mean, there's not. There just hasn't been that much stuff happening this week.
Switch to the browser.
I guess. I mean,
right.
we were talking about Z390 Dark. So if you guys haven't seen it, I mean, I showed it also, but that's the Z390 Dark here.
Take a look at that.
It's beautiful.
Any plans for a 360 millimeter CLC? Geez, that's gonna be pretty big.
No plans right now.
Is the sun still up? Yes. LOL, you guys ran
out of games to play. No, not really. So actually, I kind of wanted to revisit a game that I played a bit before the holidays, and I haven't really touched it after, but I really liked it a lot, so why not? And I'm not that bad at it. Like, I'm a lot worse at PUBG, so, it's worth a try. So before we get to that, I mean, we're kind of early, but, maybe we could just say the secret word now.
Yeah, let's just do it.
All right, so here's... Oh, I need to clear it, I think.
Oh, okay, well, while he's doing that. So, you know what? Talking about the stream, the Game and Give, this is more geared towards... one guy in the stream who keeps calling me out about the Predator movie. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Actually, one of the prizes I wanted to give away on the 12-hour Game and Give was a signed copy of the new Predator movie.
Yeah, what happened to that?
As well as a dissertation on why the film is so terrible. I was told I couldn't do that because as a company, we can't give away something purposely denigrating it. But
that's probably a good policy to have.
I did rewatch the film. And I started doing my write-up on it. I got up to 36 pages before, which is like halfway through the film. And then I was told that I can't give away the product, so I just stopped writing it. But it was 36 pages of why that movie was so terrible. I feel bad for anyone who can't read along with it and understand why that movie is just so bad.
I haven't seen it, so I can't understand why.
I'll give you...
Hey, why is it still snowing? I thought we removed the snow.
Well, it's still snowing.
There you go.
Look at that.
Just like that. The snow's gone.
Just like that. Fire up a personal stream and do it there. I'll do a live reading of my dissertation on why the Predator is so terrible.
Well, you ready for the secret word?
I am ready for the secret word.
All right, so here's what you need to do. In order to win the EVGA Z390 FTW motherboard, go to evga.com/CES. Okay, let me put this in the chat. evga.com/CES. No, sorry, that's not it. evga.com/live giveaway.
I was going to say, did you set up a redirect without letting
the
your
secret
IT
word
department know?
Is CES. I got that wrong. Secret word is CES.
Oh, you're just so excited.
evga.com/live giveaway. The secret word is CES. There, I got that right.
There you go. There's no business like show business. Yes, they were. Sometimes we get so flustered that we go evga.com/CES. Secret word is live giveaway.
evga.com/predator. No.
Hey, Predator is a good movie. It is a legitimately great film. The Predator should be avoided at all costs.
You want to know a secret?
Okay, I'll hear a secret.
About myself?
Okay.
Nobody laugh.
Okay.
I saw it the other day and I realized this. I have never seen Robocop. I've never seen Robocop.
I'm not gonna laugh. I'm just gonna be horrified.
That's
true. A great movie.
I know it is.
Robocop is an amazing film.
I've never seen any of them.
Okay, well, Robocop 2
I've heard
is
2
very much a sequel.
I've heard 2 is not that great.
It's not great. Robocop 3 is just terrible.
But 1 is very good.
1 is very, very good. It's great as an action movie, and it's great as a satirical piece of cinema. But it's really good as an action movie still.
Okay, so should I watch it then?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I saw I was scrolling through Netflix or something, maybe Amazon Video or something. I can't remember it. And then I was scrolling through like the new movies or maybe was it new? I can't remember. And I was like, Robocop, and I was like, I have never seen this movie.
Robocop is a great film. One of the fun things about Robocop is, number one, it's one of the movies where they still used stop motion puppetry.
How about the newer ones? Are they any good?
The new one with that guy from The Killing it's okay. It could have been worse. It could have been as bad as after you see The Predator, you realize a lot of movies could have been worse. But no, it's not good, but it could have been worse. It's fine. It's fine. But the original Robocop, couple of things. Number one is it's fun because it's there's a robot in the film called Ed 209, and he's done entirely with stop motion. So one of the cool things about stop motion is that when you do when he fires his gun, and there's like smoke coming out, right? Mm-hmm. In stop motion, in order to do that, they use cotton balls. So if you if you watch it and you know that it's cotton balls,
how does it hold up though?
Well, it's only for like one frame.
No, I mean, how does the movie hold up though?
It's
like there's a lot of like movies because that was 80s, right?
Yeah,
so there's a lot of movies that are like very 80s, and you're like, this is very 80s.
It still
but other movies can hold up.
It still holds up. In the movie, Detroit is under siege, and there's a crime wave, and the police have lost all control, so it holds up surprisingly well. But yeah, it's a great film. It's a great film. One of the things I heard was they were considering Arnold Schwarzenegger as the lead role for a while, but the problem is that once you get a guy as big and bulky as Arnold, once he puts on the robo suit, he gets even bigger. Right, so then he just looked like ridiculously large. So when they got Peter Weller, he's such a skinny guy. Like, he starts in the film as Alex Murphy. He's so skinny that when he puts on the RoboCop suit, then he looks like big and intimidating. Yeah. But like, you had to do that because he was so skinny.
All right, I'll watch it.
Yeah, sure. It's a great movie.
You sold me.
Yeah, it's a great movie. And watch for the cotton balls because that's always a lot of fun.
Okay, I'm gonna keep an eye out for those.
Yeah.
Alright, so the game that we're playing today, so in case you missed it, EVGA.com/live giveaway, the secret word CES. Ta-da! Call of Duty!
Call of Duty.
I haven't touched this in a while, and I feel sad because I really like it a lot. I've just been so busy. So, I think they've added some stuff and changed things, but I'm not 100% sure. So let's see. First, let's set it to 4K.
Oh, by the way, if you watch RoboCop, watch the uncensored director's cut.
Why I only have 30 hertz?
Get more hertz, man.
Weird.
That shouldn't be right.
There. Now it feels right. Alright, so what do I need to do here? High, very high, 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 high.
So high.
Motion blur off.
Nobody can do RoboCop as well as the actor too, Peter Weller. Yeah, the first RoboCop, Peter Weller. Second RoboCop, Peter Weller. Although what I like about the first RoboCop is he finds his humanity at the end and he speaks normally, and then right at the beginning of the second movie, he stalks like a robot again. Thanks, Peter Weller. Very method of you.
Where's toggle aim?
While you try to figure that out, EVGA.com/live giveaway. Secret word is CES for this Z390 FTW motherboard. CES is this coming week. EVGA is looking to show off a whole bevy of new products. I'm apparently not invited to see these new products.
Blackout.
I'll be sitting at my desk, wondering all my life decisions.
Yes.
While you guys are in Vegas, living it up.
Yes, that's exactly what we're doing there. I better turn.
Talking of 80s films, I loved Commando just for the gun safe in the shed. Yep, Commando, Arnold Schwarzenegger, classic.
So what is the best Arnold Schwarzenegger movie of all time?
Tough one. The best overall one is probably Predator. Only because even though Terminator 2 is an overall better film, it makes no sense why their robot would have an Austrian accent.
Okay.
Whereas in
Jingle All the Way.
Jingle All the Way is a great film, but it's not his best. It's a really good film.
Twins.
But you know what? Even if you like Jingle All the Way for its pure like camp value, I mean, Kindergarten Cop is better. Yay. Kindergarten Cop, yeah. I have not seen the Kindergarten Cop sequel with Dolph Lundgren.
So you know this camera, it like moved and it's like in the worst possible position right now. Like it's like literally in the front of the screen.
Well, I mean, I don't know why it's so high up anyway.
Why did it move?
I don't know why it's so high up.
It has a mind of its own.
Total Recall is pretty good. Jingle. I have a friend who
I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
Who worked on several films. Like he was the prop guy. So if I'm the graphics guy, he's the prop guy. And one of the things that I regret is I became acquainted with him and we became good friends, but later on in his career, because he worked on the Batman film Batman Returns, and he actually worked on there's two sets of penguins in Batman Returns. There's actual penguins and animatronic penguins. Animatronic penguins are the ones that are with the penguin in all the scenes where like he's driving around, and the real penguins are the ones where like they require them to actually move. Yeah. But he had a whole bunch of the animatronic penguins after the movie lot closed down, and he actually gave them out to all of his friends. And I wasn't his friend at the time. If I knew that, I would have loved having an animatronic penguin from Batman Returns. He also had a ton of Turbo Man dolls, like the props in the film, and I would have loved an actual Turbo Man doll.
Oh, see if he still has any.
No. When I found out he was giving them away, I was like, "Can I have one?" And so he gave them all away like 8 years ago when the movie actually was out. 8 years ago at the time, so now he definitely doesn't have any. It's in 60 frames per second, right? Yes.
What's frames per second?
Frames per second. Frames.
I don't have my. Where's my frame rates? There's a way to enable frame. This has pretty good has a lot of pretty detailed stuff to look at.
Stan Winston, the designer for the original Predator outfit. Yes, Stan Winston's great.
GPU temperature.
FIPS at over 200 FIPS right now. Fizzles per sizzles, I like that.
So has anything changed in here?
Looks like
honestly, I have no idea.
Honestly, it looks like PUBG.
Did they add any weapons or like? There's no new map or sections or anything. Does anyone know in the chat?
EVGA.com/live giveaway. Secret word is CES for a Z390 FTW motherboard. Eliminate all the other players, Jacob.
Are these guys still reading only Twitch comment, or they support now YouTube? Hey, it looks a lot more orangey.
Good. Good.
We read both mostly.
Yeah, the Stan Winston comments are all on YouTube. I mean, come on, if you're reading the YouTube chat, you would know that. Yeah, take that.
Okay, I don't remember it being so orangey looking. But
maybe it's because it's fall.
Maybe I'm just forgetting. Yeah. Twitch has a lot more viewers.
But we still read the YouTube stuff.
Although technically
Captain Yum Yum.
Technically YouTube supposedly has higher quality.
Higher
bit rate.
The people who used to watch us on Twitch and switched over to YouTube, they say that the YouTube stream looks cleaner. But there's just still a ton more people on Twitch.
Ooh, I got a backpack, but I have no guns. Here we go. I totally forgot how to play this.
Yeah, people are saying YouTube definitely has better quality. So send a letter to your local congressman if you want that change.
I saw somebody over here. I think he went in this house.
That house on the left? Yes. But it's not the last house on the left. If anyone caught that reference.
And right now, this keyboard is like not in a good...
Oh, are you starting on the excuses now?
Yes. Alright. Oh, whoa.
Oh, tactical retreat there, Jacob. Very nice. He's still out there.
Oh, jeez.
As Jacob fires blindly into the grass.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. Run.
Oh. He was just seeing the back of your head there.
Please don't make me retire from this game because I really like it.
Well, it's okay. We don't make people retire from games they actually like. Is there an active secret word? Yes. EVGA.com/live giveaway. Secret word is CES.
Alright.
Oh, you know what? I apologize in advance. I've been realizing that I've been very lax in this. But Jacob, Yeah.
5-star failure for me.
Yes. I've been so used to not
Jacob is doing Bird Box Challenge.
You want to do the Bird Box Challenge?
I can't even do the...
You can't even do it without the without the blindfold on.
That just seems impossible. At least in this game.
Well,
I mean, what game...
Most games are very difficult to play blind.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just be frank about that. Will you be in Vegas on Sunday?
Later in the day, perhaps. Yeah.
So, okay. You don't have...
We will be at the NVIDIA. NVIDIA's going to have a an event on Sunday night that we will be going to.
So, to all of our Nevada or vacationing viewers who may be in Vegas that week, are you going to tell them where they can hang out with Jacob? You can find him at the buffet line.
I'm going to be at the suite the whole time.
You can find him at the buffet line.
But if you want to, if you're going to the NVIDIA event, we'll be around there. So if you want, stop by and say hi.
He'll be in front of the slot machines.
Nah, I don't have very good luck with those.
Roulette Man, I like it.
I played the Family Guy game and I lost a lot of money, so... not a lot of money, but, yeah.
You lost your milk money?
I lost all, like, $20 that I put into it, unfortunately.
You know what is so sad? And it's the sign of the times. It's one of the downers of 2019. When I was a youngin', I used to love going to Las Vegas. Mostly because every casino had an arcade. And now you go to Las Vegas... There are no arcades anymore. I think Circus Circus is like the only casino with like a reasonable arcade.
But I mean, they're all pretty much. I mean, that could be said for anything now.
And that's so sad. Arcade games are the best.
Well, they are gone. I hate to say it.
I know. It's a bummer. And you know what the sad thing is? It's not like people don't like arcade games because all arcade games are basically mobile games.
You should get one of the arcade 1-up machines.
There's no place to put it.
I got the Pac-Man one over the Christmas break. It's actually pretty cool.
Bro, gambling is adult.
They have a Street Fighter one. It has Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, and then there's another Turbo, right? Turbo something?
Well, there's a lot of Street Fighters, but...
it has Street Fighter?
I hope you're not suggesting I get one of Soulja Boy's machines.
No. The arcade 1-up cabinet, it has Street Fighter... The Street Fighter one has Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, and then the new Challenger? Is that what it's called?
Well, the new Challengers is Super Street Fighter. EVGA.com/live giveaway. Secret word is CES. As in, Jacob will go to CES.
Super Turbo.
And not see any arcades. So sad.
I won't see any arcades. Although, I went to, like a couple years ago, I went to... What's the one right at State Line? Buffalo Bills
no.
Like
it used to be called...
the one that used to have...
Prim?
No, the one across the street. It used to have the... used to have a roller coaster.
Yeah, Buffalo Bills, I
Buffalo
think.
Bills, okay.
Yeah.
This was some years ago, and I went there, and they had an arcade downstairs still. This was like maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and they had Hydro Thunder.
Hydro Thunder.
Remember that one?
I also like, I think it was also in Buffalo Bills or it was in the Prim. They actually had a Street Fighter 1 arcade machine. That was the first time I ever played Street Fighter 1, and it is...
I heard it's not great.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Like, you... He got the drop on you, too.
Wow. How did I not die?
I have no idea, but you did not deserve that at all.
I thought this was a machine gun, and I'm holding it down. And
yeah, I was like, why weren't you firing at the guy?
Whoops. I don't have any.
Buffalo Bill / Whiskey Pete, yeah.
Ooh, this is good.
As you try to read around the camera. That roller coaster at Buffalo Bill is actually not bad.
They had a log ride, too.
Yeah.
But I think it's gone, right?
Is it gone now? I haven't been to Vegas in years.
I went a few years ago, and there was no water left. Because it went through the, like, casino.
It went through the casino, yeah.
But a couple years ago, at least, I haven't been there since, but it was just all empty.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't gone to Vegas in years, especially after the decline of the arcades. Because if I wanted to go, like, gambling, it's like, we have a bunch of Indian casinos around here. Just can't play dice.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. At Indian casinos, you can't play dice. They use cards instead.
Why is that?
I have no idea.
All right, so I'm, like, dying.
But you got 1 kill.
But I got a kill.
Time Killers at the arcade was sweet. Time Killers is so bad, but it's, like, entertainingly bad.
I mean, you can go to, like, Dave and Buster's, I guess, but they don't have like the traditional arcade.
No.
I mean, they got a couple maybe, but have you ever been to
Are you gonna say round one?
Round One? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, round one in Puente Hills. It's around here. Yeah, I've been there. It's all right. I mean, I preferred Arcade Infinity and Super Arcade when they were around, but they're not. It's a bummer. But yeah, round one's pretty good, especially if there's no other alternative.
Yeah, that's what I need.
Street Fighter 1 is not where Hagar from Final Fight originated. Hagar originated in Final Fight. How do you throw cards to get Snake Eyes? They like just pick it from a deck and put it down, and then they shuffle them afterwards. Peter, you ever go to Coin Op in downtown Vegas before it closed? Arcade nightclub. No, I haven't been to Vegas in years. Downtown Vegas is actually like you can get a lot of good deals because it's off the strip. Like everything's super cheap there.
We have gunfire. I didn't even see where he was. We're making a run for it.
Team EVGA, you should get Street Fighter V Arcade since it's coming out soon. Yeah, we should. But then I've been banned, and I think I'd be the only one who'd play it. And I don't want to play it.
And you can't even look at it.
Can't even look at it. Birdie originated in Street Fighter. Yes, this is true. Birdie and Eagle, and Ryu and Ken.
Ah, jeez, why did I do that? Do the same thing in PUBG all the time.
Just vehicles are not your friend.
Well, you jump off, if you jump off of them at high speed, then you get...
Oh, that guy totally decked you. Like, where did that even come from? Like, you went from...
Oh, I should see the... All right, let's see.
Yeah, to see what happened there.
I don't know. I didn't see that guy.
Okay.
Was he watching me the whole time? No.
Okay, so apparently, how did he know? How did he know you were in there? Oh, he hears you. That's for sure. What? What? Okay, you guys saw that, right? What the heck was that?
Oh well.
Wasn't even aiming at you.
What is the secret word? The secret word is CES.
EVGA.com/live giveaway. Secret word is CES.
We have time. Oh, we still got time.
We have plenty of time. Just relax, play some video games. That was so legit. Yeah, that was totally legit. Okay, Time Killers was entertainingly terrible. Pit Fighter, it's a very primitive fighting game, but for what it is, it's fine. Killer Instinct is the bomb. Primal Instinct is not as good as you remember.
Instinct. Did you ever hear about the Primal Instinct sequel that never came out?
Wait, you don't get Primal Instinct confused with Primal Rage.
Primal Rage.
Primal Rage is a different game. And Primal Rage is not as good.
What's Primal Instinct? I know Killer.
Wait, no, you know what? I'm thinking of Power Instinct.
Oh.
That's a different. There were so many Street Fighter clones back in the 90s that it was ridiculous. Yeah, Primal Rage.
Pit Fighter, I remember that.
Pit Fighter, yeah. That's kind of not just side scrolling, but also up and down.
Yeah.
And if you got too close to the edges, people would like push you back in.
It was kind of like it used digitites.
Yeah.
Like MK did.
But Primal Rage is not as good as you remember. It looked cool though.
I never was a big fan of that game.
Yeah, it looked cool. You know, dinosaurs fighting each other.
It had weird controls. And stuff.
Yeah. Like I said, it's not as good as you remember it. And anyone who thinks it is, it's not as good as you remember it.
But did you ever hear about the sequel that never came out? Apparently, there's like some leaked footage or something. I just saw it the other day.
Yeah, I saw some stuff on YouTube about that. TMNT Tournament Fighters also not as good as you probably remember renting it from the store.
I still have not figured out what the point of this thing is.
Scouting. I don't know.
Well, you can't shoot or do anything.
Maybe it's just to like, you know, peek around the corner, make sure like nobody's just waiting for you there. But then like if you do that, then they'll know where you are, and then
how do I get through that glass?
I guess you can't break through it. Well, I mean, there you're not going to break through the glass because you went for the wall.
I'm destined to do this.
World Heroes. A lot of Neo Geo games were just very not good. RC car is recon only. Yeah, that's what I figured. For intelligence gathering there, Jacob. It used to be a bomb, but I think they removed the bomb. That's...
I thought I remembered that. Okay, because I played in the beta, and I was like, didn't this thing have some sort of weapon or something?
Actually, what do you call it? TMNT tournament fighters get some tournament play. Yeah, but like
every time you say TMNT, I think you're talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, TMNT tournament fighters. There was a Super Nintendo, Genesis, Nintendo, and I think even Game Boy. I don't know if there was a Game Gear version.
Did you ever
Basically, it was a fighting game with Turtles characters.
Really?
Yes.
Did you ever play the Wu-Tang fighting game?
No, but I've seen it. It's
one of my friends had that.
Yeah, and
it was
also
on PlayStation.
Def Jam Fight for New York.
Yeah, I don't remember what the Wu-Tang fighting game was called. What was it called?
Samurai Shodown was good. The Samurai Shodown 1 and 2. I was not a big fan of 3 afterwards. Although 5 was okay, but 2 is my favorite. Shaq Fu is a...
Shaq Fu. There's a sequel to that.
Oh, there's one coming. Did it come out already?
Yeah, recently.
Wu-Tang did have a game. EVGA.com/live giveaway. Secret word is CES for a Z390 FTW.
Streets of Rage.
Streets of Rage. There's a new one of that coming out. I was actually not a big Streets of Rage guy, mostly because I didn't have a Genesis. I played a lot of Final Fight because I had a Super Nintendo.
This is probably a horrible place to land, but oh well.
Well, I mean, you got a gun, so that's already a great start.
I do have a gun.
Revolution X was my jam. That's the
Did you see the Transformers movie? I heard it was actually not bad.
I've not seen any of the Transformers movies.
What?
I've not seen a single one.
Oh, jeez.
Yep.
Really?
They don't look good.
The first one's okay, I think. The other one's less so, but...
I haven't seen his as it Michael Bay. I haven't seen his Ninja Turtle movies either.
Yeah, I've seen them.
Are they? I heard the second one's better than the first one.
Yeah, I've seen both of them. I just don't like how the turtles look.
Yeah, they look.
They don't
weird.
look like turtles.
No,
I mean, maybe they look like turtles.
Well, they don't look like teenagers.
They don't look like the Ninja Turtles are supposed to look.
Yeah, they look like big football players.
Yeah, but actually, it's all right, I guess. I don't know what the expectations are for a Ninja Turtles movie, to be honest.
Well, I mean, the first one pretty much nailed it. It's still family friendly because even though, during the Copper Age of comics, it was a gritty Ronin parody. But I mean, let's face it. If you were watching the Ninja Turtles movies in the 1990s,
did you ever see the third one where they go in the future?
Heck yeah. Terrible movie, but at the time I didn't know that. But no, it's if you were watching a Ninja Turtles movie in the 90s, even though there was a gritty past to the Ninja Turtles, with Eastman and Laird, where they what they drew in the early 80s, late 70s. The fact is, if you were watching the Ninja Turtles movies in the 90s, it was because you were a fan of the cartoon show, the 1983 cartoon. So it was still family friendly to a degree, but edgier, like a movie for kids should be, because it's a movie,
Oh boy.
Oh.
Did I even hit him?
No, you didn't get your gun trained on him. Look out.
5-star failure there.
Yep.
I gave up after the second movie. Transformers 1980. There was a Transformers 1986 movie?
That's the animated one. That's the one where that's the one with Stan Bush is doing pretty much all of the soundtrack. And there's one random Weird Al Yankovic song in the middle. Now, as a kid, I was a huge Ninja Turtles fan. Loved everything about them.
I was a Ninja Turtles and Ghostbusters fan.
But And I say this as a huge Ninja Turtles fan who had a huge Ninja Turtle action figure collection. If you were to go back and watch those cartoons now, they have not held up well. They have not held up.
I used to watch the Ghostbusters cartoons.
That is surprisingly held up.
Really?
Yeah. It's still a decent cartoon. The Ninja Turtles one is not. But there's another dimension to the Ninja Turtles film that you should... not Ninja Turtles film. The Ninja Turtles cartoon that you should enjoy. And it's that from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Uncle Phil, that is the Shredder.
Really?
Uncle Phil is the Shredder.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ninja Turtle cereal?
Yes, I bought the Ninja Turtle cereal. Very disappointing.
Really?
As well as the Nintendo cereal.
Did it taste like turtles?
The Nintendo cereal entertainment system. No, it was probably just some like loser brand of cereal that they just rebranded.
They're
with
all
the
just
turtle.
Lucky Charms
Yeah.
that are rebranded.
Yeah, but they don't
basically.
even taste as good as Lucky Charms. Like, I think it was like a Chex Rice cereal, and like
Oh, really?
the Chex Rice part was like
Were they at least green?
Ninja Nets. But it's like, why are they nets? The turtles never used nets. Why don't you just make them like shells, like Captain Crunch shells? I don't know, but yeah,
All the marshmallows should be all the weapons.
yeah, but I think even the marshmallows are pretty lame. Then there was kind of Kix mix of the Nintendo Serial Entertainment System, and there was the Mario side and the Zelda side. I think the Zelda side was better because the Zelda side was fruit, and I can't remember what the Mario side was, but the Mario side was pretty lame.
Did you ever play Chex Quest?
Yes, the Flash game. Yes,
I played that a lot.
this is the best stream ever. Just talking about cartoons and cereal in the 80s.
That's just how old we are.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I don't know what children these days are doing, but children these days, they don't have the same cartoons and they don't have the same series.
Saturday morning cartoons are all but gone.
Yeah.
At this
You,
point.
you know what happened was there was legislation passed that actually killed Saturday morning cartoons. Basically, I think it was like called the
I didn't know that.
yeah,
Why?
it was called like the some Safety for Children Act. It was something like Television Act for Children. And basically what it was, it said that all television shows on the weekends, like at a certain time period that was aimed towards children, had to be verified by like an educational council. So that's why when you watch cartoons now,
Really?
during Saturday morning, they'll have that little EI in the corner. That means the cartoon has been rated educational or informative. So basically what that meant is that you couldn't have companies sponsor cartoons that were just 20-minute commercials. Like, so no more G.I. Joe, no more Ninja Turtles, no more, Centurions, no more toys that if you rub the hologram on their chest, it changes. No more Jason the
But
Wheeled
what about
Warriors.
if they don't have toys?
No more Thundercats. Well, if they weren't going to sell toys, they weren't going to pay for a cartoon. These were company-sponsored cartoons. But yeah, once that Television Act passed, basically all those cartoons had to move over to cable. Yeah. Thundercats for life. No more Mask. No more Jason the Wheeled Warriors.
Alright, not bad.
Chex Quest wasn't a Flash game, it was a Doom clone. What am I thinking of? There was like this there had to be a Chex game that was for Flash. I remember playing that. It was some kind of serial-based Flash game that I played a lot of.
I mean, basically it was Doom.
Yeah, it was Doom.
And it was actually like not bad, which was the most surprising part of it. But like instead of Doom monsters, they were all like Chex enemies.
Can someone look that up and tell me what this Flash game that I'm thinking of was? It was a serial-based.
What kind of what was?
It was a really crappy platformer.
Oh, I don't know.
I swear it was Chex, but it was some kind of like serial-based Flash platformer. Chex Quest had a sequel, maybe that one, maybe, because I remember it was Chex.
What's this?
Yeah, I don't know about all you guys talking about the Teen Titans cartoon. I didn't watch that. I watched Batman the animated series. That was a tight cartoon. The Domino's Pizza game.
Oh.
You know, Pizza Hut had a NES game that was a reskin of some Japanese game, but it was a Yo Noid, where you had to avoid the Noid. Remember that ad campaign? Wait, was the Noid Pizza Hut or Domino's? Who remembers having to avoid the Noid?
What's that?
The Noid or that alarm?
Noid or whatever.
The Noid. It was a pizza mascot. I can't remember if it was for Domino's or Pizza. I think it was Domino's. Domino's, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Basically, the Noid was like their version of the Trix Bunny, who he'd like try to steal your pizza. Oh. Was he trying to steal your pizza, or was he just trying to ruin it? What a jerk.
Where'd that guy go?
EVGA.com/live giveaway. The secret word is CES, not cereal, pizza, or cartoons. For a Z390 FTW motherboard. Oh, Burger King had a game, Sneak King.
Oh, jeez.
That was like a PS2 pack-in, I think. You went to Burger King, they gave you like a PS2 game.
Okay, to get on your vehicles, it's not E.
Yeah, yeah. Do not throw your grenade at your vehicle. Which tree did he? Oh, there he is.
Ah!
Which side is he gonna pop out of?
Somebody behind me.
Yeah,
oh, man.
But you committed to that guy. You commit. I don't want to give you a fail for that one, because you got him running.
That wasn't even fair.
No. EVGA.com/live giveaway. Secret word is CES. Look at that. That guy's just like swooping in like a hawk. He's like free kills. You know, to be fair, even though he got the drop on you, that guy took a lot of bullets to get you.
Yep. We won't count that one.
No.
All right. So.
Well, that was a fun stream, just talking about completely superfluous things. So, EVGA.com/live giveaway. Secret word is CES. Your last chance to
remember
get
the
this
7-Up dot?
Z3. Yes, it was Cool Spot.
Cool.
He had a Genesis and a Super Nintendo game. Now, before you wonder why I know all about these mascot video games, it's not because I was obsessed with mascot video games. It's because back in the 90s, you know, I had a GamePro subscription, Nintendo Power, EGM. You know, read all about the new games because we didn't have internet back then. And yeah, even those what you would find out to be really crappy corporate sponsored video games that were just.
It seems like there used to be a lot more mascots.
Yeah.
Mascots is kind of like there's less of it now.
I mean, mascots are made for kids to remember, and people just don't market towards kids anymore. It's just a fact. They don't.
We're all kids at heart.
Yeah, that's why us a little older than millennials resonate so well with like this nostalgia stuff, because these days, just no pandering towards mascots anymore.
Where's the EVJ mascot? Peter's the EVJ mascot.
I thought you were the EVJ mascot.
No, not really.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to get the robot here to be the mascot. Trying to get this guy to be the mascot.
What's his name?
His name is EV. Oh, okay. You know. I'll do this. This is EV, and this is Gia. Get it? Do you get it?
Oh.
Do you get it?
Gia.
EVGA. Yeah. Do you get it?
I get it. I get it.
Do you get it? EVGA.com/live giveaways.
EVJ's mascot is a hot dog.
How tragic for us. Pretty close to the lady robot from Wall-E. I disagree.
Wall-E, what was that one's name?
It's Eve, I think.
Eva.
Is it Eva? I thought it was Eve.
Or is it Eve? Eve, yeah.
Eve? Is it Eve? Or is it Eva? I didn't like that movie. I didn't like Wall-E.
I thought it was okay.
Peter is a genius, a true captain of industry. Yes.
Sonic likes chili dogs. Jacob likes hot dogs. I like chili dogs too.
Yeah, what's not to like? You know what? The American Sonic, you know, the Sonic cartoon, Sonic comics, he liked chili dogs. Was it is his name Jaleel?
Did you see the screenshots or whatever for the new Sonic game or Sonic movie?
Have they been verified that those are real?
Yeah, they are real. Where he has like really muscular legs.
Awful. That looks so bad.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Oh man.
They haven't showed much except legs, but they don't look like Sonic legs.
It does not look like Sonic. But you know what? They saw the Detective Pikachu movie.
The California Raisins. Detective Pikachu? Yeah.
They saw the Detective Pikachu and saw like this kind of horrifying mix of CGI and live action, and Sega said, "Me too." They want in on that as well. Yeah, the Yo Noid commercials made by the same people who did the California Raisin commercials. Howard the Duck will be better than the
There
new
needs to
Sonic.
be a Mario movie.
There was a Mario movie,
I know.
and it was great.
But
It was great. Dennis Hopper as King Koopa? They didn't even call him Bowser back then.
I mean like a CG Mario movie with like real Mario.
I don't know. I think
with like the real Mario.
I think disturbingly uncanny Velociraptor Yoshi is all we need. It was John Leguizamo as Luigi as the star of the movie trying to find Daisy, who at the time we only knew as being from the Game Boy game.
Oh, there was no Peach?
There was no Peach. He was looking for Daisy.
I haven't seen that movie in so long.
It's so great. It's so great.
All right, you ready for the giveaway?
EVGA.com/live giveaway. Secret word is CES for Z390 FTW. Stop me before I start talking about more movies.
Secret words.
Oh, wait. Before we do that, Coalition Gaming apparently tweeted you a picture of the Sonic. Do you want to go over that? Or do we have to?
Do you want to?
I kind of want to see it again, because like the one that I saw, do it on this one. Do it on this one up there.
I don't know how to do it on this one. Here, I can only do it here.
Okay. Well, we'll do this. We'll do this via camera because again,
what? I haven't seen this.
Okay,
one.
That's the one that I saw. That's the one that I saw. I didn't know if that was real or not, but it looks so.
I've only seen the other one.
Yeah, I don't know if that's like legitimate. Like you mean the movie poster of his silhouette, right?
Yeah.
That's the one where it looks like some dude in a costume. Like I don't know if that one's real. It's if you haven't seen it yet, it's the picture of Sonic where he's like in the back of a car and he's got like his feet up. It looks so weird. I don't know if that'll hold up for like an hour and a half of film.
Well, we'll see.
Okay, but
maybe it'll be just as good as Robocop.
Possibly. I mean, all things are possible.
All right, you ready?
Okay. So let's pickety pick. Who wins the Z390 FTW motherboard?
Okay. You ready? Twitch user.
Twitch user. Are you even gonna try to read that out?
ALEKE Alexan.
Alexan. So from Alik Gaming. Good luck, Alexan. Congratulations, you have won a Z390 FTW motherboard.
Congratulations, you are the first winner of 2019.
Yes. So while you enjoy your Z390 FTW motherboard, think of cereal, think of cartoons, think of all the things.
There
from
should
the
be an
90s.
EVGA cereal. I'm saying it now.
Okay, what kind of cereal is it gonna be? Rice based?
No, it'll be like Lucky Charms. But
okay, so corn based.
But all the marshmallows will be like graphics cards, motherboards.
So just vague squares. Because these are marshmallows you're talking about here. These are not shapes that are easily defined by a marshmallow and a machine. So they will all be weird squares. Okay. So you want corn based with marshmallows. Okay. I say rice based.
But the marshmallows will be the actual size.
So
it'll be a pretty big box.
Pretty big box. I say the EVGA cereal is rice based and chocolate flavored. So basically I just want Cocoa Krispies. Or Cocoa Pebbles. Don't need marshmallows for that. A little bit too much, but I just like my chocolate flavored cereal. What can I say?
No CLC for the Black Ops 4. Well, okay.
Well, you did get one kill. You did get one.
Fine.
All right. So we're throwing on top a CLC 280.
I don't know if I can do it since I closed it already.
Oh.
Let's try. Wait. Is it working?
No.
So we have to do this the old-fashioned way.
Okay, just gonna randomly pick one.
Just close your eyes.
Here. How about this? How about this? If you're gonna pick one randomly, do it with the EVGA Bird Box Challenge.
Can I use a taco one?
You can use the taco one.
Oh, that's just a hat, though.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they're all kind of the same. Okay, so.
Oh, okay. But I can. Oh no, I can't.
Well,
see
I mean, turn
anything.
the hat backwards then, if you can.
Especially since I took off my glasses, I can't see anything.
Okay, so just kind of scroll up and down randomly.
All right, you ready?
Okay, scroll up and down randomly, and I'll count you off. 3, 2, 1, stop.
Hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
So this is Twitch user. The same, right? Yeah.
Fledger. Twitch user Fledger.
Congratulations, you have won an EVGA CLC 280.
And you did it with the first EVGA Bird Box Challenge. EVGA Taco Cat Challenge.
Yes.
Did you know Taco Cat is spelled the same backwards and forwards? The lady at the store who sold me that was very excited to let me know that fact.
Really?
Yeah. She said, "Oh, by the way, did you know Taco Cat spelled the same backwards and forwards?"
heard that
and I
before.
said, "Really? Well, ring it up anyway."
Yep.
Ring it up anyway.
You never know when you can learn something.
Yep. Congratulations, Fledger. Fletcher? Fledger.
Fledger.
2019, Jacob. Well, let's have a good one, guys.
That's it.
That's it. So thanks for watching EVGA Weekly with Jacob. I don't know how long it's gonna be called that. Maybe with him gone next week, I'll actually have time to make some new graphics.
Maybe.
Yeah. So, well, have you decided what we're gonna call it?
No.
No. Well, I'll figure
We
out.
heard a good one, didn't we? And then, but I don't remember.
Yeah, and then we didn't write it down.
Yeah. Somebody suggested a pretty good name for it, but I can't remember what it is.
Well, the only good one I heard was the Peter Power Hour, but I didn't think you were gonna go for that.
Oh, wasn't it the PB and J or something like that?
PB and J.
I forgot.
What's the B part?
I don't know.
That's terrible.
All right, guys.
All right then. I will catch. Well, I will. We will catch you. Well, I don't know if we'll catch you next week.
I will not be here next week.
So, time for Renegade Pirate Stream.
That can be the Peter stream.
All right then. So for Jacob, this is Peter. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you guys next time.
Bye bye.